for 10th. Here I have brought the chapter 2 of the book First Flight. The chapter is Nelson Mandela, Long Walk to Freedom. It is written by our South African President Nelson Mandela. It means this is the autobiography of the president. So, before starting the chapter, please open your book and pencil to have the marks on the hard notes. And please listen my request. It is urgently, and I am wanting to thankful to you for this. So please like, subscribe, and comment on my videos. And please don't forget to press the bell icon. So, it is a story in which the writer, the narrator himself, Mandela, had described about the long journey. As the title is referring that it is the long journey of Nelson Mandela. When he was in the era of presidency, he was faced so many difficulties and problems, and what he has wanted to solve, he has described here. He has written a book in which he has given all the episodes and all the incidents in which he has written each and everything. So from that book, this chapter is extract of the inauguration ceremony. When he was there to take the oath, he was there to take the pledge, then he has written and then he has taken this extract from there. So now we should start the chapter. 10th May dawned bright and clear. For the past few days, I have been pleasantly received by dignitaries and world leaders who were coming to pay their respects before the inauguration. 10th May dawned bright. It is given the date that it was the early morning, and the days started, it was the dawn, it was the bright and clear morning on 10th May. For the past few days, I had been pleasantly besieged by dignitaries. Besieged, here I have also written besieged, meaning to be surrounded by, means he was surrounded by the dignitaries, by the main personalities, the popular personalities and the world leaders, which was pleasant moment for him. And the world leaders who were coming there to give the attention, to give the respects before the inauguration, before the ceremony in which the writer Nelson Mandela is wanting to take the oath. The inauguration would be largest gathering ever of international leaders of South Africa's soil. This inauguration would be the largest, means he is deciding, he is knowing very well before being the high-five personality that this will be the high inauguration, this meeting will be the high in the soil of South America. Means the international leaders will be there. Never the international leaders, never the dignitaries, the high world leaders have gathered and returned. The ceremonies took place in the lovely Sandstorm amphitheater formed by the Union buildings in Pretoria. For decades, this had been the seat of white supremacy, and now it was the site of a rainbow gathering of different colors and nations for the installation of South Africa's first democratic non-racial government. The ceremonies took place, means not the ceremonies, the parties, the activities were there, and it was in the lovely Sandstorm amphitheater. Amphitheater means it is an open area theater, an open building air theater, an open air theater. Amphitheater means where all the dignitaries were gathered and where Nelson Mandela was there, and it was in an open area and which was made up of sandstone. Sandstone is like the stone which is in color red, brown and yellow. and it was formed in the Union Buildings in Pretoria. Pretoria is the name of the city and it is in the Union Buildings. For decades, this has been the seat of white supremacy. Means decades, the years have passed and this was the supremacy, this was the seat of the supremacy, the high-fi leaders, and after so many decades, it has been decided that I am here. And now it was the site of a rainbow gathering of different colors and nations for the installation of South Africa's first democratic non-racial government. So many different colors. Here means red, white, blue, black. It doesn't mean. It means the black people and the white people. It means there are the different colored people, the dignitaries, the high-fi personalities which were gathered. It doesn't matter that they are only for their own country. It was from the another side, from the another countries. It was non-racial government. Means Nelson Mandela was there not to be the own discriminations country, but he was there to be gathered to make a single country with all the same colors, not only with all the same colors, but with all the colors which are living there. Means the person who are living there, even then they are black person or the white person. So this was the supremacy, this was the nation which is installing, which is opening the new South Africa's first democratic country. On that lovely autumn day, I was accompanied by my daughter Shivie. On the podium, Mr. De Klerk was first sworn in as second deputy president. On that lovely day. Now he is saying about his daughter name was Shivie. He was accompanied there, he was there with his daughter. And on the podium, when he was there to give the speech, Mr. De Klerk was first sworn in as second deputy president. One by one, each and everyone was there on the podium and they were taking the sworn, they were taking the oath, sworn to take the oath. And here was the first person, Mr. De Klerk, who was appointed the deputy president. Then Thabo Mbeki was sworn in as first deputy president. Means two persons were there. The first one, Klerk, it was appointed the second deputy person, and the second one, Thabo Mbeki, and he also was there to take oath to be the first deputy president. When it was my turn, I pledged to obey and uphold the constitution and to devote myself to the well-being of the republic and its people. To the assembled guests and the watching world, I said. Now the writer Nelson Mandela is wanting to say that when there was my turn, when I was on the podium to take the oath, when I was there to take the pledge, I wanted to obey. I wanted to hold all the constitution, all the people who were gathered there. I wanted to devote myself. I wanted to serve myself in front of all the public and which is wanting to be republic. And to the assembled guests, the watching world. Each and everyone, the world was there to watch me, and in front of them I was there to give my speech. Now in the next paragraph there is the speech of Nelson Mandela. Today all of us do by our presence here confer glory and hope to newborn liberty out of the experience of an extraordinary human disaster that lasted too long. Must be born a society of which all humanity will be proud. Now, these are the words in which he has taken the pledge and oath, and he was on the podium, he was saying that today in front of all my people, my word, by our presence here, in front of you, in front of your glory, I am here, I am giving the word, confirm glory, I am giving my own word, I am giving the promise, confirm is here I am written, confirm grant, means I am granting, I am obliging and I am giving my words, my promise and hope that you will get the new birth, you will get the new glory in this world. Liberty means the freedom. Out of the experience of an extraordinary human disaster that lasted too long. I have so much experience, and out of this experience I am seeing that so much extraordinary human disaster is there. Means the disadvantages are getting the human being and they are facing the disastrousness, and it will not be for the long time, it will be last till today. And they must be born a society of which all humanity will be proud. They all having the proud, they all having the supremacy, and they are having the own country to have the faith, to have the love, to be settled there. Why they should be fired from there? So the writer is saying, Nelson Mandela is saying that all the humanity will be birthed here, will born here, and they will be getting proud. We who were outlaws not so long have today been given the rare privilege to be host to the nations of the world on our own soil. We thank all of our distinguished international guests for having come to take possession with the people of our country of what is, after all, a common victory for justice, for peace, for human dignity. We, for whom he is saying we? All the person, all the people, all the citizens of that world, who were outlaws not so long. Outlaws because of its policy of apartheid. Means the person are there, it is policy to be lived there, and so many countries have earlier apartheid and broken from their relations, from their diplomacy from the South Africa. So he is saying that who were outlaws not so long ago, means who have been fired from here, who have been apartheid from here, have today been given the rare privilege to be host. They will get the privilege, they will get the opportunity to come to be the host there. Means this is their country. South Africa is their own country. So they will get the opportunity to be lived there. And to the nations of the world on our own soil. They will live the world, they will live the happiness, their lives in their own soil, in their own mud. We thank all of our distinguished international guests for having come to take possession with the people of our country of God. He is also obliged and thankful for all the high dignitaries, high personalities, the high popular persons that they are there to be with him, and they are there that their country is not be apartheid from now, and the people with them and with him. A common victory for justice, for peace, for human dignity. He is wanting to say that here will be the common justice. Common victory means we will get the victory for the justice, and we will not be unpeaceful, we will get the peace atmosphere, and we will have the human dignity. Means the person who has been apartheid from there, they will get their own city, they will get their own citizenship, and they will have the responsibility and respect to live. So now, next paragraph. We have at last achieved our political emancipation. We pledge ourselves to liberate all our people from the continuing bondage of poverty, deprivation, suffering, gender, and other discrimination. Here in this paragraph, he is giving the description how much the people of South Africa have faced the problems, how they have discarded, how they have called the poor person, how they have discriminated from them, how they have facing the racial problem, how they have feeling that they are not their own citizen of this country. So he is saying, at last I am wanting, means he is wanting to say that achieve our political emancipation. Emancipation, it is not written here. Emancipation means when the freedom will get after the restriction. When the person will get the freedom, they are not free to come there, to live there. So when the restriction will be fired, when the restriction will be out. So the writer is saying, Nelson is saying saying that he is wanting to achieve that political respect and freedom. He also is taking the pledge and saying that we should, not only he is taking the pledge, means we all of us have to take the pledge, have to take the oath, and will say to us that liberate our people from the country bondage of poverty. जो अभी हमारे लोग गरीबी से, means he is saying the person who is feeling that they are poor, who are facing कि वो गरीब हैं, and deprivation है. Deprivation is the damaging lack of material benefits considered to be basic necessities in our society. Whenever they go from the world, from the house, whenever they have to leave their homes, they feel that their necessities, their things, their mortal things have destroyed, means they are not there to have the things to be safe. So he is wanting to give the request to all the person that we all of us have to face. We all of us have to release our mind that the person who are living there, they are poor, they are not having the dignity. So he is saying that we have to be free, we have to be released from the bondage, from the rope of the poverty and from the deprivation. And those who are suffering from these all the things, they are facing that they are not the male person, they are female, though female will not be allowed to come there. And those who are having the thought of discrimination. Discrimination, jati bhav, means they are not favorable, they are avoided for the favor. They are having not the situation and not have the rights to live there. Each and everyone is having the discrimination factor in their mind. So the writer Nelson is saying that we have to be freed from all the things, from the bondage of all these abstracts. Never, never and never again shall it be that this beautiful land will again experience the oppression of one by another. Oppression means prolonged rule. Now the writer is saying that never, never it should be again repeated that in this my world, in this beautiful world, any person will have the experience of this cruelty, of this problem, of this inhumanity which were given by the another one. So he is wanting to give the request to everyone to take the oath whenever it will be opened or raised from our mind and heart, only then it will be possible. The sun shall never set on, so glorious a human achievement. Let freedom reign, God bless Africa. The sun shall not be set, means this is the daytime, this is the bright time, so it should not be dull. The sun as the shining in the sky, our world should also be shown in this world, in this earth. So the sun as shining here in the form of glory, in the form of sunlight. So the glory of the human dignities, the human achievement should be shown here in the world, in this South Africa. And he is again urging and he is wanting, he is explained that God bless Africa, God bless freedom, and let be free reign, let be free countrymen, and let be have the free person. A few moments later, we all lifted our eyes in awe as a spectacular array of South African jets, helicopters and troops carried forward in perfect formation over the Union buildings. It was not only a display of pinpoint precision and military force, but a demonstration of the military's loyalty to democracy, to a new government that had been freely and fair elected. A few moments later, after taking the oath, after having the pledge, the writer is saying that we all lifted our eyes. Now they are there to lift their eyes in the awe, in the awe, means amazed, glittered, as a spectacular spectacular array of South African jets. Spectacular with beautiful in a dramatic and an eye-catching way. Means we will have the spectacular way. We will have the way by which we can see the jets, the inspiring jets, we will have the beautiful way to see our African jets and helicopters and all the troop carriers. Troop, the group, the military forms, carriers, rode in a perfect formation. When they will have the correct formation, when they will fall in a line for the war, for the race, they will have the roar, they will have the loud voice and over the Union buildings. Our Union buildings will be there, over there the helicopters, the jet will be there to roar and they will all in a formation to move from there. It was not only a display of pinpoint precision and military force. He is wanting to say that this is not for the amusement. This will not be for the precision. This will not be the fear, the amusement or the display pinpoint, the display activity, but a demonstration of the military's loyalty to democracy. But it will be the display that how they are dedicated for the democratic country, how they are there to be loyal and in the form of military and how they are democratic to a new government that had been freely and fairly elected. And also it will be shown by us that how the newly generated government is there to have the sense to be freed and to give the nation free from all these foundations. Only moments before the highest generals of the South African Defence Force and Police, their chests beached with ribbons and medals from days gone by, saluted me and pledged their loyalty. Now he is saying that only the moments before, when the moments will be there, just before the moments of the happiness, the highest generals of the South Africa Defence, the journal manager, the journal high authority of the South Africa Defence Force and the police force, the military force, the army force will be there and their chest vacant. Their chest will be vacant means decorated. Their chests will be decorated means on the chest they will have the medals of loyalty, medals of winning moments. They will have the ribbons and the medals. It will be decorated on their chest from days gone by. Means as they will show their dignity, as they will have the sense of the discrimination, not having the discrimination fact, and they will give the life for their country. Their chests will be decorated, they will be honored, they will be respected. I was not unmindful of the fact that not so many years before they would not have saluted by arrested me. Finally, a chevron of Impala just left a smoke trail of the black, red, green, blue and gold of the new South African flag. I was not unmindful, means he was not conscious, he was not having any sense to be aware of the fact that how many years have passed and they have given their lives and they would not have saluted by her but arrested. How many years have passed that no one is there to give the respect, no one is there to give the salute, and now I am here to save all the things. Finally, a chevron of Impala. Chevron means a pattern in the shape of a V. Means when the trains, when the jets, when the planes, when the entire army will move in the shape of V and the Impala jets will be moved in the V shape, left a smoke trail of the black, red, green, blue and gold of the new South African flag. Means when the jets will be flown over our country, there will be the different colors which are in our national flag, which are in South African flag. They will through the smoke of that colorful hues and the colors will show that they are showing that their flags are raised in the sky. The chapter is too tough. It should be to be attentive, to learn and to see the explanation of the chapter. If you will have the thinking to learn it properly, then there will not be any problem. So please keep going to learn and learn and learn. And that's it for today. Thank you so much.